Alright, looking at this question here, first thing to do is check for common factors that can be taken out, and there aren't any. Now I have an x to the fourth here. I'd prefer I'd have something squared. So I'll see if I can write that x to the fourth as something squared. X to the fourth I could say is x squared times itself, or x squared squared, plus 10x squared minus 3. Now this looks like I'm going to have to do decomposition. So I will replace my x squared with another variable. So I can say let q equal x squared. So wherever I see an x squared, I can put a q instead. So then I'll end up with 8q squared plus 10q minus 3. Okay, now I can use decomposition to factor this. So I'll take my q squared term, multiply by the number term. 8 times negative 3 is negative 24. And I need to find two factors of negative 24 that add up to positive 10. So I'm looking for a negative and a positive number. The positive one is bigger. So positive 12 and negative 2 should work. Next step is to rewrite the equation. So I'll get 8q squared. Instead of the 10q, I put plus 12q minus 2q minus 3. Okay, now you split this into two groups. Now take out a common factor if you have one. So 8q squared and 12q have a common factor of 4q. So you take that out. 8q squared divided by 4q is 2q. And 12q divided by 4q is just 3. Okay, negative 2q and negative 3 have nothing in common, so I can take out either a positive or a negative 1. If I took out a positive 1, I'd have a negative 2q in the brackets, and that's no good. So I'll have to take out a negative 1. So negative 2q divided by negative 1 is positive 2q. And negative 3 divided by negative 1 is positive 3. Alright, now you have two groups. Each group has a common factor of 2q plus 3. So take out your common factor. 2q plus 3. And in the other bracket, you'll have a 4q and a negative 1. And replace the q's with x squared. So you start with 2x squared plus 3 and 4x squared minus 1. Oh, okay, we're not quite done yet. Looks like this 4x squared minus 1 could be further factored. So it's looking like I could do a difference of squares on this. So let's keep going. Two x squared plus 3, I can't factor that further, so that's done. The 4x squared, if I could write this as something squared, I could use difference of squares. So 4 I could write as 2 squared. 2 squared times x squared is 2x in brackets squared minus, and 1 I could write as 1 squared if I wanted to. Okay. Now looking at this, 2x squared plus 3. This 2x squared minus 1 squared I could write as 2x minus 1 times 2x plus 1. Okay, now check all three of your brackets, see if you can factor any of them further. And no, I think you're done.